Glad you see.
Gravity Rush 2 is a fun action-adventure game that is a worthy successor of the original 2012 game on the PS Vita, even if this PS4 debut starts to show the problems the original game had when nearing the final third of the game. Just like the first, you control a young girl named Kat, who fittingly has a cat that can control gravity, and make her fly through the air to become some sort of crime-fighting superhero as she goes up against corrupt governments and horrific beasts. This sequel is no different, except this time it gives you the gigantic world of Jurgapara Lao to explore. And the first thing you'll notice, if you played the original, is that this game looks gorgeous. It's by no means a graphically stunning game compared to what else is out there, but something about the vibrant colors and anime-esque art style makes the city look absolutely beautiful. What can be disappointing, though, is the consistency of level of detail throughout the city. In some areas, such as the marketplace, there is so much detail, with the bustling people moving around and animals running about, but other places, such as the suburban areas, feel very empty, and is just extra space to accompany this big city without actually feeling needed. I feel like the developers just added in these areas to show off how big the city is, and add a number to the size of the city, then giving actual meaning to these areas. Which is unfortunate, because these areas that do have the detail look and feel incredible. Another thing that is similar to the first game is its gameplay. And anyone who jumps from the first one will feel at home with the controls, which is a good thing as the gameplay is really fun and works well in making Kat look like a badass. Although, the old gameplay did lack depth. Luckily, this sequel gives you that depth with two new gravity styles to play with. The lunar style, that makes you light and gives you less speed in the air, but more control, and the Jupiter style, that makes you heavier, meaning you go much faster, and destroy objects in your way, but hardly with any control. All these styles work so well, and there's a real challenge to changing modes on the go to make traveling a real breeze. Even though the wonky camera can sometimes get in the way of this, it is only a minor inconvenience. The story itself starts out really well, giving us character development and building up the plot, but it falls quickly by the final act because it turns so silly and over the top so abruptly, with the main villain having a motive that you expect from a Saturday morning anime, and with so many plot holes being left unanswered, making the ending feel underwhelming and making me want more. The characters, however, are charming and lovable in every way, thanks to how relatable they are, even if they are semi-superheroes. What's also great is the dialogue and relationships between each character. Kat and Raven's relationship is more sweet than ever, and their interactions with the new characters is just as amazing. Unfortunately, the third and final act of Gravity Rush 2 feels just as underwhelming as its story. World of Jurgapara, which is full of interesting side quests and challenge missions, is replaced with the world from the original game, Hexville. And while it is improved from the original, with plenty of side quests to distract yourself, it definitely isn't as good as the other city. Even the gameplay can become tedious thanks to some annoying battles. The music itself is good, with interesting tunes and mystical tone of the city, but there's a lack of suspenseful or orchestrated music during the gigantic battle sequences, especially nearing the end of the game. Don't let the disappointing final third act dissuade you though. Gravity Rush 2 is still an absolute improvement to the original, thanks to the unique and beautiful visual style, charming characters, and fun gameplay for the most part, making this a definite buy to anyone who enjoyed the original. That's why I give the game 3.5 out of 5.